Hey everybody, Snordizzle here. Just letting you all know I've been doing a lot of research on red deer and different spots. I found three that I really like on, ooh, that thunder, on Hirschfelden. One, two, three, all very close to each other, along this river to the northwest of Hirschfelden. As you can see, I'll scroll out here. And it's in the northwest along the river, three drinking areas. All with over 300, 400 yards apart from each other. So the first one we're going to do is right here. I put a tent up and a blind. After a little bit of calling and looking, it's about, I want to say right at 5 a.m. We do get a nice male here. And as you can see, it's a piebald. Yay! I did recently switch to the stronger bullets in the 30-06. I do switch over to the M1 after this one, but I take this out right away. One shot, that's all it took. I hit him in the lungs and his insides shook. So one down, and it was a nice shot, nice piebald over on the right of the three areas. Here he is, a beautiful looking animal, even though he wasn't, a bronze, a gold, a silver, or anything like that. But I'm still going to save him for later. We'll throw him in the old trophy case once we get some money. I recently bought the 7mm, and I got to tell you, I'm not the biggest fan. I'm going to have to use it more. I bought it and I haven't really used it much, just a few times, and not a big fan. As you can see, we got a little money. So that was the spot on the right, and we are going to now go to the spot on the left. I did walk over there and I realized I had to go on the other side of the map in order to get to the second spot. As you can see, it's only 5:44 in the morning, so we're trying to do all three locations in one morning. The drink time for the red deer are 5 to 9. And we get there, calling this male pretty quick. I have been using the spray more often as well, which has actually worked out pretty good. I don't know if other people use the red deer spray, but I've been using it. I did throw a tent down, so 1, 2, 3. You can see we're on the left side this time. We got the piebald on the right. I'm probably saying that wrong. English. Used the tree stand this time instead of the tripod. There's our little tent that we set up. Now, he called back and forth a few times already. So at this point, I was thinking, okay, he's closer now. This is after about 3 or 4 attempts of him not coming out at all. And whatever he is, we're going to take him to thin out the herd. He is a level 6, which was nice. As you can see, we're back to the M1, which I love this gun, by the way. Runs, stops, and Kaplawi. He'll go about, maybe 40 yards and then plop over. If that, maybe 20 yards. So, gotta love the M1. Gun is sweet. So yeah, from where we shot him, there's the stand, and he did not go far at all. We had a pretty good shot on him. Vital organ hit, and the level 6 turned out to be, he actually had a nice wide spread rack there. Nice silver. Liked his horns. Almost $1,400. Red deer pay pretty good money. Alright, so the final spot, it's only 7:33, so we've hunted for about 2.5 in-game hours. And as we're walking up, we got already a female right there, since it is during their drink zone, so this might be a little tricky. It gets a little hectic here with the red deer already in the vicinity. I knew there was at least 2 males and a female. From calling, the males were called back from different places than the females, so there's at least 2 more males that I want to take out. I'm not touching the females. I'm just going after the bucks, or the stags, the red stags, as some people call them. So in this spot, there's the female. She's literally right next to us. But I'm gonna leave her alone. Eventually, here she'll dash off. What are you doing, lady? Get out of here. There you go. So we're still making our way. As you can see, we're about 200 yards or 150 yards away from where I want to set up shop for this third one. So knowing they're here, I decided to throw a tree stand up in the area. Now, as I'm looking for a tree, I hear footprints, I hear some feet clunking about, and it's the male. He's got a deep grunt, so I definitely am curious to see what he is. So I put some spray on because I know he's close. He's very close. And I'm like thinking, okay, do I want to shoot him from the ground? I didn't want to get any pressure on the ground, so my thought was, there was the horns. I still wanted to get a tree stand up and hopefully call him back in, just because I wanted to keep the pressure at a bare minimum, because I do want to hunt these 3 locations again, and I just didn't want to even risk it. I'm going to take 1 from each position. That's kind of the goal of this hunt, so I didn't want to rush it. I did wait for him a little bit. I was just trying to see his rack again. It looked pretty appetizing. And there he was. I didn't get a beat on him, unfortunately. I tried to, but he just moved a little too quick by the time I hit X. This is on the Xbox. I do play on PC as well. You can follow over at Twitch TV/SnoreDizzle. So we decided to go right here, and I know he's going to run when I do this, but I'm confident I got the smell on. I can call him back in. So I just tried to throw it up and don't put a lot of thinking into it. As I get up there, you can hear him scatter off a little bit, which was fine at the time. We'll just call him back in. So after a few calls, he was around again. It was probably about 10 to 15 minutes in game. That's still that female, and she's got a distinct sound difference than the male. That male's got a real deep, and I don't know if they're different for other people, but maybe it's all in my head. But I do hear different responses from the red deer from time to time. So we take our time here. I hear all kinds of footprints. I probably should have got the binoculars, but I was too excited. The heart was pumping too much. The juices were flowing, and we were really excited to get all 3 by 9 o'clock, which was pretty cool. I'm glad I scouted out the day before, and then I fast forwarded until 4:30 and started this hunt. So my mission was going to be complete. I was going to have 3 red deer. It didn't matter if they were diamond or not. I was just, again, trying to thin out the herd. Nice dark tan on him as well. I loved his fur coat when I saw it. I was like, ooh, that is very nice. And I missed him for a second, but there he is. And he moved, but we still ended up putting it in him. So that's what she said. All right, so we get to our third one, and we see the big blood spot. So pretty confident he went down very quickly, and he did. So we can see the 1, 2, 3. We're going to get all 3 by 9 o'clock in the morning, which is awesome. Very fun hunt, and it was a really good time doing the scouting. It took a long time, probably 3 or 4 hours to, find the 3 spots and then come up with a plan of action for this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit the subscribe button if you want to. If you liked it, go ahead, hit that like button. If you disliked it, hit the dislike button. And here was this rack. I really loved this rack. It was actually an awesome looking rack. Can't believe he was only a silver. But what a cool looking rack that was. I really liked it. Just awesome rack. Only a silver, but again, I'm just trying to thin them out right now and get them better for later. We took a screenshot of it, but hope you enjoyed. Follow on Twitch, SnoreDizzle. Have a good day. Thanks for watching.